Hallelujah. 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 I say hallelujah one more time, and I say, for the lack of knowledge we perish as a people. For the lack of knowledge we perish as a people. Because somebody done lied on you. Somebody sent you to the slaughter because their words was not true. Somebody wanted your money. Now, I just want to let you know, a person's in your face to give you something or to take something away from you. That's it. It could be nothing else. Because that's the type of world we live in. And the habitat, when we say habitat for habit, the things that you do each day is put in by your surroundings. Because they say environment, but the word environment is to end your, you see, envire, or to end your, but it's actually to end or to control your knower. And the knower is your energy. You see? And they say nar, right, which is your lowest point, right? Because the lowest point towards gravity, you see, which holds you down. And then they say the zenith, you see. They say the zenith, which is your highest point, you see, which is actually your lowest point, because actually we're on the ground and we're hanging off the ground. Because the earth is not in, it's not in the center of the universe, so we're actually hanging off the earth. It's called gravity. So as we're walking, we're really gliding on the earth, you see. But they say walk because the word walk, W-A-L-K, is K-A-L-M, which is being calm, because you're not exerting that knower or that energy. Now when you say run, R-U-N, you're exerting more energy, so you're running. So they'll say knower. And these are the small things that I bring to you to manifest the truth, so you'll know that God is within you, or the Most High is within you. I don't like to use the word God too much because it brings you and it locks you in a grace period. You see, I want to take you out of grace. See, the word God came from the Greeks. The Greeks was from Greece. The word Greece was the land that those from the Canaanites had when they came over to Mizraim, you see, or what they call Africa. When they came to Africa and we taught them, they went back, and what they did, they were selfish. They were selfish. They started adding lies to it. They said, it's my story, or my theos. I am the God. I'm going to change the names. They got Apollo, Zeus, Xena, Athena, all these fake names. You see, so, and when people start taking these fake names and they saying, well, okay, what about Isis? What about Osiris? You see, or Horus? You see, they started disguising these names. You see, and that's what they call plagiarism today in the business that's being used to manipulate the knowledge, or what they call knowledge, or the ledge of knowing, or what it is actually is the noun, or the hiding of the noun. I'll give you back to that in a minute. The hiding of the noun. Remind me to give you the hiding of the noun. The hiding of the noun. But because of lack of knowledge, right, we cease and we get slower and slower and slower instead of faster and faster and faster and faster, right? So I'm going to give you a little bit of knowledge, something that you can hold on to, because I am the poetical genius. I am the prophet holy dance. And the holy dance, the whole thing was like put together so you can understand. I am Gabriel, or Gabori, or Big and the biggest. I am with King of all spiritual kings, which you call angels, you see, and the King of all earthly kings, which is actually the womb man. You see, she is the king. You are her servant, seed carrier, protector, you see, and you're supposed to honor her, respect her. She is your joy, she is your glory. But your body is your vehicle. That's why we're doing the crunches. And when you leave, it's going to stay here because it's not you. You see, it's a part of you, like a time capsule, like a rocket ship. When it goes up, it'll take off one part and they keep on going. You are electromagnetic energy within that, and through your senses you'll be able to see. So you're really not here. You see, we're here in this body, but we're connected, which is called our oversoul. And in this oversoul, what happens is that people forget to and they forget the connection, so they become materialized and earthbound. But anyway, your body is your vehicle, earthly remains. Your spirit is the reflection of what your soul contains. Now, what that means that is the spirit in you reflects on things that you do. Now, if you're obese, you got a big spirit, and sometimes you can't do a lot. You know, by that, what I mean is, it's like sometimes you have so much that it's not time to give it out yet. Because if you give it out, you'll waste it. You cannot pour a gallon of milk in an ounce. So time had to, because it's not really time, but space had to be widened. And in this widening of space, now I can come out. And all those who was hoarding and taking, and they thought they would, you know, distract me, you know, and, you know, riding in your Mercedes Benz and your Rolls Royce. First of all, let me tell you about the Rolls Royce and the Mercedes Benz. Mercedes is the mercy that we gave. Now we're talking about going back to Greece. The Greece, they came grace, you call it Greece. We gave them the knowledge, we taught them. They came back. First of all, they spread disease, but we could handle that. We taught them. They got selfish. Other people, the Dorians and the Arcadians and all other types of people came and took what they had, right? And established what they established that we see in today. But these people were called germ man. They was from a germ, you see, and this germ in their body was not right. So it's a long story about the heavens and the war in the heavens and stuff like that. We're not going to get into that today. But what happened is that the people from Greece started having these mythologies, these lies, and this is what people live in today. That's why you don't know who I am. That's why a lot of people don't understand who I am. So to you, I am prophet, holy dance, and prophet means the one who proves a high existence. And all these preachers is only leeches. They pre-aches. You see, they up there to pre-ache, just like the master Bishop Jordan. He pre-aches. And he tells you something, oh, you can't do this, or you can do this in the materialistic world, and this and this, and you know, it's just, you know, and why you don't like it, and you know, he stirs up, you see, for the master, your unbelief or your belief or whatever. Either you're unbelievable or you're believable, whatever. That's still part of the Greeks' terminology that went over to what we would call God, Guma, Uz, and Debor. That's what they described us in our prime, in our greatest, before we discussed. That's why we gave you a Sabbath, and that was every 7 days, bath, take a bath, or bath for the woman, bath, take a bath, bath for the woman, every 7 days, right? Because what we did, we said, because time don't exist, so we said below the sun, this is what you do. As we're going on beyond the sun, time don't exist, but we'll give you 1,000. So you can have some type of measurement, you see, because we all evolution and eternally. See, we are energy, you see, and these bodies come and go. And that's what it did. When they killed me a couple of times, they didn't know I was coming back, because they thought I was coming back through Athena, you see, or through the earth, you see, or through something beautiful, you see, or through something that was, you know, the precious part of something, or through the earth, you see. But it didn't happen like that. I came back and resurrected the same body, and that was the miracle. So these people have seen miracles. Your leaders have heard of miracles, because leaders get together and they talk about how much they got. They get together, how many in their congregations, what they're going to do, how they